Hello and welcome back. Here I am with some of the primary painting done. So I'm doing the tricolor scheme: white, the white, the medium blue, and the dark blue. The colors are Vallejo, with the exception of the white, which is actually the Stynylrez white primer that I use for it. I tried to do a little bit of panel filling here in the wings. You can see, so paint, here you can see a little bit of there. I'll do a little bit more here on the top of the aircraft here. So my next step after this, now that I have everything painted the base color, just do a little bit of panel fading, then put a little clear coat on it, do the decals, put a clear coat on it, and then start the weathering process. So I'll be back after I've done those steps and I'm ready for the weathering. All right, thank you. Right back. Hello, welcome back. Here I am with all the decaling, at least the decaling I'm going to be doing done. I used the majority of the decals. There's some little stencil pieces here and there that I did not use, mainly just because they were small, barely readable. I don't think they really added much to the kit, in my opinion anyway. Of course, on your end, you're welcome to use all of them. So here we go. I think the decals, the kit decals, I mean, they went down pretty well. As you can see, hopefully, they conform pretty well to the rivets and the panel lines. Although for the panel lines, after it dried, I did score it. There you can tell, and put a little bit more of the softener on it. But otherwise, pretty well. This one here, if you're doing this marking, just be careful of this. This is very delicate. It was only attached by that point there in the middle. And this particular side, I wound up ripping the decal. I was a bit more careful on that side and did not get to rip it. But otherwise, everything went down fine with the decals. So I already gave this a little clear coat, and I'm going to go ahead and do the start the weathering. Well, here's the propeller, all painted and decaled. Also got my torpedo ready, and I got my wheels also ready here. All right. So just what I'm going to be doing next is, now that I applied the clear coat on it, is just a little bit of more weathering and fading here. Although I did do some fading when I did the airbrushing, as you can maybe be able to tell a little bit there. Not enough, so I'm going to do a little bit more. And here we can see the difference between one and the other there. And what I have done here is using some Winsor & Newton transparent white there. Just a little dab with a cotton swab. Just a little dab here and there in each panel, and then just gently fade it in, rub it in, fade it into the panels to give a bit more of a faded, weathered, more motley color there for the painting. And you just do that to taste. So I'm going to do that for the rest of the kit. Now I'm going to seal that for another little light coat of clear, and then I'm going to go do some panel lines. So I'll be back with that. All right, thank you. Hello, welcome back. So here I am after doing some of the initial weathering here. For the weathering here that I used the Fluorine Model Wash, the clay wash. I used the gray, the lighter gray on the darker colors, and I used the dark dirt on the underbelly on the lighter white colors. So here's going to give you a quick look. My look a little glossy. I already put a clear coat over it just to protect it from continuing handling and weathering. More little process here. See, focus. Just to give you an idea how everything looks now with the wash. You can see it really brings out the rivets and the panel lines on the kit here. And here are the wings. You see how everything really makes everything pop out more, and on the tail here as well. Alright, so next step, I'm just going to let this sit for a while, take another look at it, do any little touch-ups, and do a little bit more weathering. Specifically, the weathering I'm going to do next is just going to be a little streaks here and there, and a little bit of chipping. And then I'll do my assembly. One other thing that I need to do, you may notice here, is that I'm missing the antenna that was here. In my handling, it broke off, and Lord knows where that piece went, so I got to figure out what to do about that so I can put the antenna wire on. Alright, so this ends this part, and I will have another part sometime next week. Alright, thank you for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.